What's up, guys? Alex from Palm Beach Sports Cards here. Back to do a little recap of the June edition of the Palm Beach Kennel Club Sports Card Show that was yesterday. And wanted to show you both my pickups that I got at the show. Not a ton of stuff, made a few pickups. And show you some footage from the show. I've got a couple different videos that I put together. One showing off my table that I shot in the beginning of the show right after I got set up. And the second video, I did a quick stroll around, tried to give you a little tour, a little show, kind of what the vibe of the show was. There were 60 dealer tables there. I can't remember what I said in that, so I don't want to go into too much and end up repeating myself 12 times. But I'll show those clips first, and then I'll come back here, show you a recap of what I picked up. But yeah, great show. Little bit slower, I'd say, than the month before. You know, maybe just all the anticipation from their first ever show. A little bit slower. Obviously, the market's a little slower, but I still had a great day in sales. I'll get into all that when I do my recap here afterwards. But let's cut to those clips, and then I'll join you back here. What's up, guys? Alex from Palm Beach Sports Cards here. Wanted to show off the table at the card show. And we are all officially set up. Just made my first sale of the day. Try to get rid of that glare. Show you a few things I got out here. So the show's pretty busy so far. You know, a lot of people filling in. They've got 60 tables filled up today. I got my dollar boxes down there. A little bit of retail. Figured some people might want to rip. And it'll save me from myself. Even brought a few concert posters here, so we'll see if anybody's interested. But yeah, I will check back in with you later. I'll give you a little tour of the show in the same spot that I was last week. What's up, guys? I'm at the June Palm Beach Kennel Club card show. So just gonna give you a quick little walkthrough, show you what the show looks like. Both a bunch of dealers and a lot of people here. So all kinds of product. It's been a fun show. Done pretty well selling wise. It's my first time getting a trip. I don't have my buddy Hidden Gem here with me today, so I've been manning the booth solo. But this is my first time to,
this one has like the refractor
walk around
but it
really scope things out.
I didn't think there was a refractor version to it. I just picked up a
Look at that auto.
10, I believe.
18. It's out of 18. Look at that auto. Drop some fire in the chat, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, the raw ones lately have been great.
Let's go, man. Look at that.
I mean, the
Immaculate.
tag is what it is.
Drew Brees.
Look at
Out
that.
of 18.
Let's freaking go!
Out of a golden pack, man. Come tap in with the golden
pack.
collector.
Guys, check it out. Golden
go,
collector.
boys.
He's live.
Damn, Dave. What a banger.
All right, there we go. We got $2 cards. We got a little bit of everything. So it's been a great show. I'm like barely even into the main room here. You can see there's multiple people streaming. We got another break going on over here. Looks like he's breaking some Pokemon here.
What's going on,
Hey,
guys?
how's it going?
Good. Live breaking.
There we go. All kinds of cards, some supplies. I'm about to go pick up some top loaders. I'm almost out of top loaders, and found somebody selling them for, I don't know, $7 a pack. So I'll take it. I need them. All the racks you could want. Graded cards.
I can get you one of these packs.
Mystery pack, it looks like.
A hit on it, and you could have one of them say you won one of them. The odds are in your favor.
Okay, so give it the
Open it now, because you might win this, which I'm selling for $30.
Let's see, did she win it? Did she win it?
Let's see what you got.
How you doing, brother?
I mean, that's a cool card. You didn't win this, but you won.
Alright, let's keep scoping out the show.
So, guys.
Here's all the good SGC slabs. SGC's right around the corner, so you know we've got the freshest SGC slabs around. I mean, son, look, this room goes back. We got another 3 rows, 3 or 4 rows. It's like 1, 2, yeah, 4 rows of dealers. This is my table back here. My buddy Jmart, he's helping me hold it down, keeping the people happy while I got my first chance to roam the show here a little bit. But I just wanted to give you a good feel of what this show looks like. It's got
Nothing
a
a
great
dealer loves
mix.
hearing more than that, right?
You know, some people want Pokemon. Some people want all the different boxes and the blasters. These guys have been killing it right here. They've been selling a ton of product. They're crushing it. So it has been an absolutely awesome show. Let me wheel around to get a little bit more of a feel for it. We'll have one more of these right before the National. The next show is the Sunday prior to the week of the National. So I'll be here Sunday and then be flying out to hang out with my boy Eloy and the rest of the crew on Tuesday. So it's gonna be great. I mean, you can see
That's fine.
Look at these.
That's actually probably better.
Wow. Got some big cards in here.
Oh, here, never mind. I have a 5.
Okay, perfect.
Wow. I mean, look at this. We got John Quincy Adams. We got Mbappe.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, you can.
And we got Lou Alcindor and Pete Maravich right next to each other.
Thank you.
This guy's got some bangers back here. Here's his Instagram.
I was gonna say, yeah, you might want to take them.
Here's his Instagram. Check that out. Dude, you got some amazing cards in there.
Thank you. Do you have a top loader I could use for this, or like for the Jennings?
Very cool.
I think I might be the professional.
I mean, I wish I was just wandering around digging through
This guy was like the most athletic.
buckets of this show. Oh my god, look at this. Slab City right here. Very nice. Oh, tons of Jordans. All 9s and 10s. That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot of slabs. How many slabs in those cases?
I have no idea.
No idea. Probably about 1 million, I would say. Looking at it, probably about 1 million. Yeah, so slabs. Some more unopened product.
Oh, I know. Trust me. People fold and everything.
I sold all of my Moon Megas like almost instantly. I just couldn't price them high. Everybody told me I had the lowest prices here, and then I still sold them a little cheaper than I had them priced at. So I sold my 3 Moon Megas for 40 each. Just not going to sit here. I heard other people were selling for 65, and that's right there. So. All right, guys. Here's my booth. I got a couple people waiting, it looks like, for some prices. So I'm going to work on that, but I'll try to check in with you again. All right, guys. Thanks for checking those videos out. And for those of you that are still here with me, going to do a quick recap of some of the cards that I picked up at the show yesterday, just to give you an idea of what kind of deals there were to be made out there. First, I'll go through some of the trades that I did. Towards the end of the show, had a kid come up to my table, and he had offered me this Anthony Edwards. It's the red cracked ice out of Prism Draft Picks. And he offered me this for like a $5 card that I had at my table. So I was totally happy with that. So we made that trade. And then I also traded him. He really had his eyes on 2 different cards that I had. I have a Michael Jordan, that's his minor league baseball. It's like the Birmingham Bears or something. I had that card that he was interested in. And I also had a Devin Booker. his Hoops rookie card. And he was interested in the two. The Jordan, I think I had 30 on, and the Devin Booker, I was asking 45. And, you know, obviously I was negotiable on it. But so he ended up putting together a package that I traded with him for the Devin Booker, plus he gave me $10. So I kind of told him, hey, listen, I'll either give you this deal for the Jordan, or if you throw in an extra 10, I'll do it for the Booker. Because I felt like that was a little more valuable card. So this is what I got back in return. I got this cool Zion green and yellow laser, Bradley Beal Hoops rookie card, Zion Donruss rated rookie, this Kawhi rookie, which is pretty cool, out of past and present. I have several of the other cards out of this set. I know I've got the Klay Thompson and the Jimmy Butler rookies. So it was cool to pick up the Kawhi. Matt Stafford rookie, which obviously I can never get my hands on enough of these. And then he just kind of threw in this Shaq BCCG, you know, for whatever that's worth. But thought it was a pretty good pickup. I mean, I would say these cards are valued at the 30 plus the 10. It was a younger kid, you know, so I'm always happy to make a deal with a younger collector. So that was cool. Usually what I like to do is kind of the inverse of that, which is what I did with this Claypool. Somebody had brought me some cards that he had that he was looking to do a trade on. And I don't remember. I mean, we looked up the value in terms of what this card was going for. I want to say it was like $40 or $50. And he basically asked if he could, you know, pick out enough like $8 and $10 and $5 cards to kind of match that value that we agreed upon, which I was totally okay with. I mean, I usually think I kind of like stepping it up and having a few, you know, higher dollar cards at my table as opposed to a bunch of $5 and $8 ones. So this was a nice one to pick up. The Claypool, this is out of Gold Standard, number to 49. Pretty cool silver autograph. And so that was a cool deal. So made that trade. I also did a trade, and I don't remember what I gave up in return, but I think it was a trade. But I did pick up these two cards. This Casey Mize auto out of Donruss. You know, I'm a big collector of Casey Mize, so I don't think I have this one. And then this Trent Grisham. So I think these were, this card was a lot cheaper than I thought it would be, but I didn't mind picking that up on card. Very cool autograph. So was happy to get those two. Thought that was neat. In terms of purchases, sorry for my cough there. There was an older guy who walked up and said he had some cards for sale, and had a whole stack of cards, like big stack, which, you know, is usually pretty exciting. I'm hoping there's some cool stuff in there. But he had it was like 20 of these cards and like 10 of some random 93 upper deck that, you know, was worth $1. But he did have these, you know, I don't know a hell of a lot about this, some kind of minor league pro card. I'm not even sure if this thing's like legit or reprinted. He wanted $5 for him, and he was just like an older guy, and he was like, I'll do 5 each on the Bagwell, or you can have the whole stack for 50. And I was like, I'll buy one from you for 5. So picked out a clean one. Let me know if you know anything about this card. I do like collecting like minor league cards of like the Hall of Fame guys. I just kind of throw those in my PC. So yeah, but I have no idea. You know, he could be printing these in his back bedroom for all I know. No idea. So got that. One of the two big guys that I sold the most of at the show were certainly Wander Franco and Jazz Chisholm. Their cards, like I brought a bunch of them kind of in anticipation of that. And their cards were super hot. Obviously with Jazz, you know, Marlins are a local team, so everybody, you know, is all over if they've got any kind of a star there. And I had 2 different Wander Francos that I've been holding on to for a while, you know, kind of pre-rookie card type cards, one from last year, one from this year. Both were numbered to 99. And I sold them both in a package deal to one guy for $160. So I felt like that was a great price. I mean, I kind of felt like cashing in. You know, I know he hit a home run his first game up, and I like him. I mean, I'm buying, you know, I like his first Bowmans and his rookies and all of that. Well, his rookies aren't out yet, but you know what I mean. I mean, he's somebody I'm trying to collect myself as well. But towards the end of the show, somebody came up and they had this in their stack of cards that they were looking to sell. It's numbered to 75. I paid 40 for it, which is probably right around what it's worth. But I thought it was a cool card. I felt like, hey, I sold 2 numbered to 99 cards for essentially $80 each. Pick up one that's numbered to 75 for only 40. I mean, I'm not sure this card's worth a lot more than that, but wanted to get another Wander back in my collection, and so that seemed like a good deal to me. So picked that up, and then my last 2 pickups were really after the show had closed. I was just kind of hanging around, shooting the shit with a couple other dealers, and picked up this one off of one of them, this Derek Jeter rookie out of Pinnacle. I did not have this, so I was just like, you know, that's a card that I need in my collection. So I paid 20 for this, which was a pretty good deal. It's not, you can't tell, but you know, it's not quite gradable. I mean, you can see a little white on that corner. I mean, these are tough cards, so like I wouldn't send that in, but it's just one I just want to have in my PC, and that's what I was telling him. You know, so that was a pretty good deal. And then I got like my first ever higher dollar soccer purchase. So my wife and I are Chelsea fans, and I use that term lightly because we're not hardcore soccer fans, but when we went to London a few years back, we got to go to a Chelsea match, you know, in their home stadium, Stamford Bridge, I believe it's called, and had a blast. And so have been following the team kind of ever after. Obviously, they just won the Champions League, so kind of a big deal. And this was their star player who scored the only goal in that game in the Champions League final. So I know that his stuff's been hit pretty hot. I mean, I know that I'm buying this probably at the peak of his card values, but I got a pretty good deal. The dealer had it in his case for $200. I believe what he was asking for it. And I looked, it looked like they were selling for between $150 and $200. And he cut me a deal, and I paid $125 for it, you know, kind of right at the end of the day. Show was over. You know, probably just looking to put a little extra cash in his pocket at the end of the day type deal. So, and I appreciate it. So that was cool. My first bigger soccer card. So if any of you guys are soccer fans, let me know how you think I did on that one. But I guess this is the start of the Chelsea PC for me. So thought that was a cool card. But that's about it. I appreciate anybody that's hung on this long. I can't even imagine how long this is going to be once I splice everything together. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I should have a PSA reveal video here soon. Just got that package back in the mail today from JT. So be on the lookout for that. And I should have one other kind of special announcement coming up here in the next week or so as well. So stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.